What's good, everybody? It's your boy Joby One, your favorite rap and Black Series collector, and #1 hip hop Jedi in the galaxy. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Today we're gonna take a look at a figure I've been waiting to get for a long time, and it's one that I was hoping they'd re-release, and we did get a re-release with some updates and some reuse, which we'll get into all of that here in just a minute. But yeah, I'm excited to have this figure for the collection. Got it in a little bit early as part of the birthday haul. It just took a while to get here. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you for joining in. We're going to go ahead and get into this review. Much love. May the force be with you. Let's go. All right, let's take a look at Anakin here inside the box. And we're just going to let this go around real quick. That box art is looking great. And I've got this spinning stand moving a little bit slower, so you can pause that and read the write-up if you'd like. Again, another look at that box art, which looks fantastic. And yeah, I'm super excited to have this figure in the collection. I actually don't have the original Clone Wars style Anakin. I don't have a Revenge of the Sith Anakin for my collection either, which is crazy considering I've been collecting the line since 2019. But you know, I was only informed probably for the last 2.5 years or so, 3 years, and thanks to a lot of really great channels out there. Which shout out to Super Sorrel, Mike Case, Out of the Basement, and many others. The Jedi Twins, there's so many. But let's go ahead and get him out of the box. We'll do that real fast because I want to take a look at this really awesome head sculpt. And take a look at that, man. That looks fantastic. Probably one of the better, if not the best, Anakin Skywalker, Hayden Christensen likeness in the line. Not that it's a perfect likeness of Hayden, but it definitely looks like Anakin Skywalker, and you can see Hayden in there for sure. It's good. You know, the hair molding looks great. You can see the soft goods here. Really looks pretty good, man. It's hanging pretty naturally for the most part. The colors here contrast really well off each other, which if you've been following me for a while, you know that having color on the shelf is super important to me. But this looks really good. The one thing that I will say, and my nitpick, is the old legs, and it's been kind of hammered into the ground. I don't want to come across as negative or anything, but you know, they probably could have put new legs on here for sure. But other than that, you know, I think he looks really good, and I'm super happy to have this version of Anakin in the collection. I've probably already said that, but hey, what can I say? But yeah, looking good. That shoulder armor also looks pretty good. It hangs really well there. It doesn't look unnatural. But we're gonna take a closer look at these knees real quick, and you can see those pins right there. And you know, it doesn't look really great when you bend them, and also these ankles kind of has that little give right there, and you'll notice that when you're posing them and standing them up. And yeah, he wants to fall forward a little bit. Whoop. Whoop. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. But let's take a look at the lightsaber, which has a nice hit of gold on there, some good paint work, and it is very shiny, so that means it'll stand out on his belt really well. And it does come off of the peg here and hang on his belt, and it has a nice shade of blue. So let's go ahead and take that blade out so you can see it pegged in on his belt. There's that peg there. It goes just in there. And that looks pretty good, I have to say. And he's still kind of in that pose where I took him out of the box. You know, I haven't really done much else. You know, if he were in a boxing match, though, he would have a reach advantage. That is for sure. Yeah, man. But, you know, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. John Jones has a crazy reach. So, you know. Anyways, I think this figure looks great, man. I can't tell you how excited I am to have it in the collection. It is definitely an upgrade on the original. So anybody who missed out on the original that gets to pick up this one is going to be instantly picking up a upgrade of that one. And at retail price, you know. But I had to pull that little fabric over on his shoulders, and you can see it kind of bunching back up over that spot. But if you get it just right, it'll sit over those shoulder spots and make the armor look seamless right there. It looks good. But Yeah, man. Well, let's get him in a lightsaber pose real quick. And here he is, looking fantastic. Definitely holding that lightsaber pretty good. You can see there that the hinges are horizontal. They go side to side rather than up and down. So that's not so great for the lightsaber poses, and creates that little gap you see there. But here he is with his younger self. And just so you can kind of get a scale comparison there, and he looks pretty good. I think so. And here he is with his former Padawan from the same series, and that's the shelf where he is going to go. Got a nice Ahsoka and Rebels kind of blended shelf going on. And here he is with the recent Savage Opress, looking fantastic. And these two are both a couple of figures I was super excited to get. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, fam. So what did you think of the Clone Wars era Anakin Skywalker from the Ahsoka series? Me personally, I'm happy to have it just because I didn't have the original, and I really wasn't willing to pay the aftermarket prices. I was collecting when they came out. I just had no idea what the heck was going on for the first, like, almost 2 years. I was collecting a year and a half, you know, something like that. So, you know, I missed out on a lot of stuff, and I'm going back to get some stuff, you know, because the originals are cool, or I'm waiting to see if some get released. And in this case, I was lucky enough to wait long enough to get this one. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, do consider hitting that like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're new, because all those things really help to help the channel grow. And of course, all the ways that you show love around here mean a lot to me, so I appreciate you. And yeah, keep an eye out for more videos and stuff coming soon. Much love. May the force be with you. We'll see you guys in the next video.